Charlie and I, we went to high school together. We worked at our first jobs together as a host and a busboy. He always had a girlfriend, I always had a boyfriend at the time, so we actually didn't date till we were both in college. We got married at the age of 23. He is now a manager at the Chili's in the Avenue. Works about 80 plus hours a week. We're back to being opposite schedules, but we make it work. A year and a half after being together, we found out that we were going to have a baby, and that was where Wyatt Anthony Freeman came from. He was born at St. Thomas, Rutherford. Actually, I was at work. I was at Chili's in Smyrna when I went into labor and found out that I needed to be rushed to the hospital. That was 2 months earlier than he was supposed to be due. Being a first-time mother, everything is a learning experience, and you start off worrying about germs and bugs and dirt. Yeah. He's changed my life. And, even just going to the gas station to get gas is a whole new adventure now. You can't really just leave him at the pump while you run in to pay. Yeah, no, that's bad. Working, being a full-time mother, being transitioned into a new home, it is really hard. And I may not be handling it the best, but I'm trying. Each aspect of like being a student or a mom or nanny, working, plays into each other. So, you have to find time to study, but you don't want to take away from Wyatt. Working, you can't go into a job where you're constantly on the go, you can't be tired. And then, also having the house, you got to find time to set up and make it your own. Juggling all the responsibilities, it's not an easy task. There isn't really much me time. People make jokes. I've always heard them make jokes about, once you have a kid and trying to shower, that becomes your me time. No, they find you. Yeah, there's no such thing as me time. Me time is getting to sleep in between the hours of waking up in the middle of the night and having to change a diaper or feed them. Everything that I feel like here lately has been really rewarding. You have school, you'll get the degree, and then I'll be able to provide and show Wyatt that even as a mom and working and everything else, you can accomplish just about anything. Then you have being a mom, so you have somebody that loves you unconditionally. They get upset with you when you tell them no, but then they come right back around and give you hugs and kisses. And then having the house is just, somewhere you can call your own. You're not renting, you're able to paint things, and you decide to knock down a wall, you can knock down a wall if you want to. But it definitely, every bit of that makes me feel like an adult. But I'm working on it, and we'll make it.